First is the lack of transparency in the first stages of the programme in terms of how and in what order funding would be awarded and the difficulties this has caused schools. After consulting with head teachers in Durham last year, I called for a list ranking the conditions of all applicant schools to be published, so that schools could see where they were in the queue for a rebuild and their need compared to other schools. This would combat the growing concern amongst head teachers that schools in electorally advantageous constituencies are being targeted for building projects, concerns that are driven by the lack of transparency in the process, with unclear criteria and unpublished CDC reports. And this isn't helped by the superficial nature of CDC surveys, which simply aren't fit for purpose. I know that for a fact Framwell Gate School felt it necessary to invest in their own intrusive surveys to demonstrate the issues with electrics, drainage and so on in order to show their extreme need. In addition to this, many heads are frustrated at having to apply for condition improvement funding to carry out repairs and maintenance, as they're held to account by the Department for Education for not maintaining the building or the site, while also trying to avoid limiting funding opportunities for a new build. I've been told explicitly by one head teacher that the two schemes conflict and the process isn't joined up. They pointed out that they could apply for and receive funding to repair the roofs of their school, only to find a year later that they were successful with a school rebuilding programme bid. This has meant potentially a massive waste of public money, especially if the amount of CIF investment will turn a school that is in need of a rebuild into one that is fit for purpose. They continue to age and decline, and they reduce the maintenance, the impact of the maintenance funding. Countless schools have exceeded the life of the buildings, resulting in the government throwing good money after lost causes when that could be going towards a new build. A final issue that's been raised with me in my discussions with head teachers is that even when they are successful with the bid, that they will receive an off-the-shelf school with little scope for joined-up approach that meets the specific needs of the school or the community,